What is up, everybody? 10 out of the 12 months, I love living here. I've told you guys all about it. The beautiful leaves that change in the fall and the flowers in the spring. But July and August, it's no bueno. I would rather be anywhere else. So today, I'm gonna give you my top 5 reasons why you should definitely avoid, I'm not gonna say all of Maryland, because if you're on the water, it's different, but Montgomery County, Maryland, and Washington, D.C., if you can. So let's just dive right in. So let me be a little bit more specific. I'm not gonna talk about taxes or traffic or any of that other stuff that you may wanna avoid Maryland. You can look at my other videos for that. This is literally what I deal with every single day during July and August. So I think it's important if you're thinking about moving here that you should know what you're in for. So my first reason is the obvious, you probably guessed it, the weather, okay? The weather here in Maryland in July and August, it's brutal. Right now, it's about 100 degrees out there, but it's not just about the temperature, it's about what it feels like. Take a look at this weather forecast.
Degrees. So how long is this heat going to be sticking around? Well, you can say it's through the week. In fact, I've got higher temperatures.
This is no joke. It feels like 104. You go outside and you start sweating and you start breathing heavy and all of a sudden your sinuses hurt. And it's really, really bad. It is. I wouldn't just sit here and complain if it wasn't that bad. They say DC was built on a swamp. I don't know if that's true, but it certainly feels like it's true. And if Maryland gave DC their land, Virginia did as well, but then took it back, then it stands to reason that we're also on a swamp. So what do we do about it? We leave.
Quick, pack your things.
We go to the beach. If you want to stay in Maryland, you can go to Ocean City, which is super fun. As a kid, I went there growing up there. Now as an adult, I actually prefer Delaware. Sorry, Maryland, but I'm just telling you the truth. I take my family to Rehoboth Beach. It is so nice. You're on the ocean, you have the breeze, you have the salt air. It's what we do. We all escape to the beach. It's only 2.5 hours away, whether you're going to Ocean City or Rehoboth. So it's not that bad. And any chance we get out of here. So just know, if you're moving here and you're gonna be here in the summer, A, there's not gonna be a lot of people here. If they can leave, they will. And B, try to get that rental about a year in advance because they really book up. So you too can get out of this swamp and go enjoy the beach. So my second reason why you should avoid this place like the plague is about mosquitoes. This may be back to my swamp analogy because we have so many mosquitoes here that literally I walked outside to my mailbox, came back, and it looks like I have the chicken pox.
Mosquito bites.
I am covered in mosquito bites. And who wants to spray themselves with all that chemicals just to go to the mailbox? So there are a couple things that people do around here. There's this company, I think it's called Mosquito Joe's, and there's a couple other companies, and they'll come and they'll spray the front yard and the backyard, and supposedly that works. I tried it, didn't work for me, but that could just be that I have very sweet blood. But people do use them. You'll see their signs all over their yards saying sprayed by Mosquito Joe's or something like that. The other thing, more importantly, is if you are moving here and you find a house with a screened-in porch, buy it. These screened-in porches are amazing. You get to enjoy the weather, at least when it gets a little cooler, without being bitten up to death. So screened-in porches here in Montgomery County and DC, they really hold a lot of value because we know how bad the mosquitoes get. So my next reason, if I haven't scared you away yet, is allergies. Allergies are terrible here in Montgomery County, Maryland, and DC. They start in March with the pollen, where you get to start to see all the cars covered in that disgusting green stuff as you walk around. And that continues into the summer. Then you get the grass and the trees and the ragweed. And I don't honestly know what else is out there. All I know is that myself and most people I know have to take allergy medicine every day before we leave our house. I don't know what's happened because I didn't have this as a kid growing up here. But now the allergies, they're terrible. So just know if you are moving here and it's the summer and you think that the allergies should be gone because they're usually March to June in Maryland and DC, It goes all through the summer. Lucky us. So my next reason is kind of like, it's sad, but it's also like super annoying. And you may go on one end or the other of this, but we have a serious overpopulation of deer problem here in Maryland. They're everywhere. Honestly, I can't drive from here to work without seeing a deer carcass on the side of the road, or I go for a walk with my dog and they're just everywhere. They come in the street, they're in the park, they're in the road, they're everywhere. And it's sad because you don't want them to be hurt. On the other hand, they have ticks that have Lyme disease, which I don't want. My dog, since she was a puppy, has had Lyme disease and she still has it. She's 11 now. They're just everywhere. So you need to know that if you're moving here, you've got to protect yourself because it's a serious problem here. I don't care what anybody says. I looked it up. We have over 200,000 deer right now here in Maryland. It's a problem here and I see it every single day. And finally, my fifth reason why I actually hate the summers here, and that is snakes.
It's a snake. It's a snake.
I'm not a fan, and they are here. We have 27 different types of snakes here in Maryland, but I gotta say, when I go on my walks in that Billy Goat or wherever I do in different trails, Cabbage on, the Billy Goat, all around here in Potomac and Rockville, I'll either see one of two. I'll either see the black snakes, which are the garden snakes, which I know are harmless, and they're okay, not great when I see it slithering away. But then I see copperheads, and they are not harmless, and they're big, and they look at me, and they look at my dog, and I freeze. And it's just scary to every time you want to go on a hike in the disgusting humid weather, being bitten up by mosquitoes, but you know you got to get out of your house and do some sort of exercise. You also have to be on the lookout for deer and snakes.
It's a jungle out there.
I sound like I live in the jungle. I don't. I live right outside of DC. But this is the reality. This is what's happening here. I had to do this rant today. I'm sorry, it's not my usual bubbly, I love Maryland and DC video, but this is the truth. This is daily life in July and August here in Potomac, Bethesda, Rockville, Gaithersburg, you name it. Just put all of Montgomery County and DC in that category. Like I said, if you're gonna go out to Annapolis or Ocean City and you're on the ocean, it may be different there, but where I am, if you're moving here, this is your daily life in the summer. So my advice, move here, but make plans, do on vacation in the summer, go to the beach, go to the lake, just get out of the city. And if you are staying here, just protect yourself. Wear bug spray, do tick checks, look out for the deers when you're driving, especially if you're with a new driver. Just know this is what we have here, and it's only for July and August. It does get super beautiful in the fall, like I said, but right now, at the end of July, I'm miserable. So that's my video for today. I hope you found some value out of it. Sorry for the rant, but it is important that you know. I would want to know if I was moving here. If you did like this video, show some support. Smash that like button, comment below, let me know if you've experienced any of these things, or if you haven't, just beware. And subscribe to our channel. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm and motivates us to make more videos. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.